Okay, this is the second video on this free TMA. The first one teaches how to use your course material to help yourself out. Because when we get to the real deal, you will be required to answer some questions to the best of your knowledge. One question to the best of your knowledge. Every student, just one question. Now gives you 10 questions per TMA. So on these groups that I've created, you will not be answering the 10. You will be answering only one question per course. So for each course, you will be merged with other students. Each person will take one question. If you answer your own question, let's go. If you want to join the group, for instance, actually, you will have to go to this link, tinyurl.com/nowfreetma. The file is embedded in the link. There's no catch. You just open the link. You see the form, the Google form. You fill the form accurately with your data, your personal data. And that will add you to any group specified you're supposed to join for your TMA based on the semester you're in and the program you're taking. You're undertaking it now. So assuming we have Math 101, we have Group A. Group A contains a number of students. For Math 101, assuming they all offer this course, Math 101, Group A has 4 students because there are 4 options. That's why I said 30 to 50 students. That's all I need. So that shows you that even if I had only 3 students here, we can still move. We still have a very good chance of success. So for each question, let's say this is question 1, we have option A, B, C. First student chooses A and failed. Second student chooses B and failed. Third student chooses C and failed. The answer becomes D. The procedure on how we are going to execute this is laid out on Telegram in the groups. How they are supposed to respond, give us options, responses on their activities is laid out there. And if you have not been added, if you have submitted the form and you have not been added, just be patient with me. I will do the verification using the means I use to confirm that you are a student, and before adding you to the group. We don't need anyone from anywhere to just join the group. We just need our students to be there. That's why all the information required in the form must be filled accurately, else you will not be added. It's as simple as that. Okay, so that's it. This is question 1. That's how we've gotten the answer to question 1. So you are given one question. When you are required to submit one question, please endeavor to choose the best option. The best option you can. Go through read the question, read the options, and then choose the best. Why? If the first person, for instance here, student A, chose A and A becomes the correct answer, these other students will not have to answer the same question. All you have to do is every other student in the group will submit A as the answer. Then this person have earned one mark and he has the chance to score 10 over 10, no longer 9, because he chose the correct answer on the spot. He will now be excluded from question 2. He will no longer choose any options first. If you go to question number 2, this is question number 2. Student number 5, other students 1 to 4 are excluded from this question because they have chosen their own options. So the first person to choose here is student number 5. We have 6, 7, and 8. They might decide who we choose first. Then you read the question, choose your option. If this person, for instance, nailed it at first option, he chooses A and nailed it at A. That's it. Every other student will submit at A. But if he failed and maybe B got it, for instance, this one also went to D, for instance, assuming all of them failed it, then D becomes the answer. D must not be D as you're seeing it on the school portal actually. What matters is the content, what was written in D. It is not just D as an option A, B, C, D. It is the content. What is written in D? Okay. I'll explain everything in detail and in the group anyway. So if you choose the correct option first, when it is your own turn, then you are definitely going to score 10 over 10. But assuming you failed that one, okay, you will be scoring 9 at the end. You'll be scoring 9 over 10 at the end. So this is just one. And I know the management will watch this video and they will make some changes. We will also make some changes. So what we need is an enormous number of students. You just have to refer enough students so that we will be able to carry out this. And this video should not be spread everywhere. It should just be within the academic sphere, within the students. It should be confidential. Okay, because I know about the changes I'm talking about. They might add more than 10 questions, maybe 30 questions, shuffling questions up and down, and that would complicate things for us. But for now, this one would work for what we have currently. This formula is definitely what we need. So we just need students to come together, real students come together, and we get it done. So the first 4 students will be excluded from this question number 2 because 4 of them gave us the answer to question number 1. The next 4 students, this 5, 6, 7, and 8, will give us the answer to question number 2 using the same formula. The option you chose, if you failed it, then another student in that same group will no longer choose that option but a different option. But if you passed it, everyone will now submit it. Then these students will no longer participate in the next question. This is only one course. Then question number 3, other students will be excluded, except then the 9, 10, 11, and 12 will come up. You will go to the same course, pick question number 3, and they will keep answering it. Then if you log into your portal and you see question number, you see that question number 1 has been answered, is the one that we already have and have the answer. You submit it and move to question number 2. That is when you will now find, yes, that question number 2 now becomes your own challenge for your group. Don't worry, everything is laid out how we'll get it done. There's nothing confusing until you see the final layout on how procedures on how this thing will be carried out. So this is just a tip of an ice. This is not just the end. So, and so on. So it continues on. This is question number 4. We have 13, 14, 15, 16. So if you answer your own question, you'll be removed from the option. You'll be removed from those that will be taking the next questions. So if luckily you chose the right question, or your group decided that this is the answer and you answered it, you got it, that's it. For each question, your group decides that this is the answer, you answer it. If everyone scores 10, 10, that's it. But it's very important that you choose the correct option at first for you to get your 10, 10. Just one question for you, one question for another person would be okay. Not 10.